A couple weeks ago, I got invited to speak at the Millionaire Commerce Mastermind to teach their coaches my framework to success. And when you get a request like that, well, you can't really say no. So I packed my bags, hopped on a plane from Bali to Dubai and spent a week there to speak about that exact system. And in this video, I'm going to share it with you as well.
If I could do it, then whack on you. Get up and make it work. Ain't no way that I'm sitting around. It's now or never, I'm picking it first. You can't tell me that I won't make it. Knew that I had the skills since birth. Grind came out the mud like Roddy. I had nobody, I came from dirt.
So a few weeks ago, I got a message from Dennis to come to Dubai and to speak at Samuel and Nua's Mastermind about a system I use to help entrepreneurs to create a life they truly desire, and it's a system I call the intentional art of change. And it's actually crazy to me to be here and to speak at an event like this, because I used to be a loser. I used to be 25 kg overweight, socially anxious, and I had a fear of public speaking. And to now have multiple successful businesses and to speak at an event like this and to teach other people how to create a life they truly desire is the biggest blessing. And in this video, I'm going to explain the exact framework I'm going to speak about at this event. So if you are a young entrepreneur and you want to make more out of your life, make sure to keep watching. And with that being said, it's almost time, so we have to go to the event and I'm going to take you with me. So let's go.
Scared of success once my prefrontal cortex develop. Perfectly good opportunities feel like a setup.
This is where most people quit. This is when things get too tough and they quit. Why wait to get pain if you can create desire? You get what you demand out of life. You can literally create anything if you have the balls to speak it out loud and to put it down on paper.
Now I understand it a little. You be trying to ride the boat while I'm landing a ship.
To stay inspired, you need a bigger purpose. That's what I really always emphasize to everyone, you know, keep asking bigger questions about life and who you want to be in the future.
Youthful tomfoolery, now this is Tom Brown.
Yannick talked about it before, but it really comes down to like, what do you want to achieve?
Couldn't find my way, I kept looking, that's what makes the money sweet, so sweet bread pudding.
So we just came back from the event of Samuel and Ruben, and I don't know, it feels good to spread the message and to teach those guys what we are doing inside of the community. And it doesn't matter, I see this in everyone, it doesn't matter what stage you are in your journey, everyone struggles with the same problems. I always see it. I did it in the past, I see it in my community, I see it in these guys, and that's the reason why I'm making this video, because now we're going home and I'm going to show you exactly why most people fail, why most people quit, and how you can prevent yourself from doing the same thing. So, let's go. So, as someone who literally tried all business models, like I've been doing business since I was 18, I tried so many different things. When I saw this cycle for the first time, it really opened my eyes. And probably you will recognize yourself in this as well. So how this cycle works, it's called the emotional cycle of change. So every time you try to do something in the hope that or with the result that you want to change, this cycle always applies. So it has 5 stages. The first stage, it's called uninformed optimism. So you start something new, you're fucking motivated, you're excited, you want to do this, but you don't have any information yet. So you're pretty much blindfolded. But you have good hope that you can actually achieve good things with this. This can be a business model, this can be a new hobby, whatever. Then when you start to actually perform this thing and you start to do it, you will get in the second stage. And the second stage is called informed pessimism. Because now you have the information and you realize you need to do so much more than you actually thought when you started with it. So you have all this information and it gets harder and harder. You don't see the results yet. And the longer you do this, the longer it feels. So you get in the third stage, and this is the bottom of the cycle. And the bottom of the cycle is called the valley of despair. This is where shit feels endless. Like, when is this thing finally going to work out? You put in so much effort, so much time, so much money maybe, and you start to second guess yourself. Is this something for me? Like, can I actually do this? Maybe I saw this guy who was doing it, but am I capable of doing this? Because you have nothing to show for it yet. I always say this is the best place you can be in. Why? Because most people quit here. And that means that you can differentiate yourself from all the rest. So the only thing you need to do here is just keep going. Keep going, Try to find that momentum, because you will get more knowledge, you will get more capable. And the moment you get more capable, you will get the first results. And then you get in stage 4. And stage 4 is the informed optimistic stage. So now you have the information, you have some results, so you are optimistic again. If you do this long enough, you will end up in stage 5, and stage 5 is success and achievement. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, if you're already advanced, if you're a beginner, every time you do something with the target of change, you will start this cycle. The people who quit in the valley of despair and they start something new, without even knowing it, you will start that same cycle all over again. So if you have this shiny object and you're having a business or whatever it is, and you think, oh, maybe this is a better business model or this is a better opportunity, think again, because you will start all over again and you'll end up at that same exact spot. The moment I understood this cycle, I didn't just break it, but I also made a model to make this stage 3, like the valley of despair, more bearable. And that's exactly what I explained in my presentation as well at the event of Samuel and Ruben. And that's exactly what I'm going to explain to you in this video as well. But with that being said, I have an important paddle match coming up tomorrow. I need to beat someone, so I'm going to bed and I see you tomorrow.
Numero UNO, me and Drizzy, this shit like the Super Bowl, man, this shit done it big as the...
Okay, what are the predictions? I think it will be 6-4 for us, 6-3 for you, 7-5 for us.
Wow. We'll see. We'll let Padel do the talking. This is my record. Come on.
Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just 2 guys playing shit that they did in the studio. I love a dinner with some fine women when they start debating about who the gold. I'm like, go ahead, say it then.
How did it go?
Bro, I don't want to talk about this. Fair win. Fair win.
6-2, 6-1, 6-4. Come on now.
Come on. Okay, it wasn't my best day, but the next time then... first of all, like, I really enjoyed this week, bro. Like, thanks for the invite, like speaking on the event. Like, I was curious, what was for you the reason to invite me to the event?
So I wanted to let Yannick speak about his experience about the new standard, obviously what he stands for, because I really resonate with your way of thinking and your way of sharing your thoughts to the world. And I think we should have more people like you.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, man, it's beautiful to spread the word and to make the young guys a little bit more aware of what it's really about.
Yeah, sure. Good shit.
Thanks, bro.
6-2, 6-1, guys, come on. Whoos.
So in the beginning of this video, I promised to give you a framework that completely changed my life, and if you apply this framework, that it 100% will change your life as well. And the first thing you can do, and what I did, is to become extremely intentional with what you want. So put down on paper how you want to live your ideal life, right? So what I did, I think it was 3 years ago when I was almost burned out in my agency. We scaled the agency from 3 to 65 plus people, and I was working 80 hours a week. And I was like, fuck, this is not how I want to live my life. Like, I'm almost burned out every 2 weeks. So I went back to the drawing table and I started to write this vision. Like, how do I want my life to look like? Who do I want to spend time with? What people are around me? What conversations do I have? How much money do I make? What kind of business do I have? Like, super intentional. And trust me, I can go so deep into this, but this is one of the best things I ever did in my life, because 3 years later, I'm living my vision. The fact that I'm here, standing here with this sick skyline, is because I put it down on paper how I wanted to live my life. I promise, listen to this. People already told me this when I was 18 years old, and I didn't listen to it back then. But you can create anything you want, but you need to believe in it, and you need to take the time for it to put it down on paper.
My heart been telling me yes, mind been telling me no. Lockdown, I've been inside. Long time I ain't been on my home. When they call, don't answer the phone. I just wanna be on my own.
Okay, so now you know what you want, but what I think is even more important is knowing who you need to be to get to that place, right? So let me give you an example. If you want to become a fit person and you are overweight, you need to act like that fit person today to become that person. So the question I ask myself and the question I want you to ask yourself is, what does that end game version of yourself look like? I call this the end game. So the full potential of yourself. And describe that person, like, who is that guy? To me, it's, I am the biggest self-development brand owner in the world, and I am the perfect example for my future children. And that's just a statement I live by. But if I say that statement, do I already embody that person? Like the habits of that person, the way he acts, the way he moves? You can find if that's the case if you ask yourself two simple questions. It's like, what am I still doing that that person is not doing? And what am I not doing that that person is doing? And the answer to those questions will give you some insights of how you need to act to get to that place. Then, when you have those answers, you can create a code of conduct for yourself. It's just a code you can live by. It's all the standards, the habits, the routines you have for yourself to embody that person. So I created this whole list of all the standards, the habits, routines, values of the person I need to become to get to my desired state. So take some time for this, because now you know what you want, but I think it's even more important to know who you need to become to get to that desired state. Dubai is mad.
It's the message in the song that makes you rock on. Some people go to places where they don't belong. Whether wrong or right, a lot of people fight. But I'm here to bless this mic, alright?
So, and the last step of the whole framework is just that you need to do what you said you were going to do. So now you know where you're going, you know who you need to be to get there. Now you have the plan. And I see too many people just bullshit themselves. They self-sabotage themselves even when it's going well. And when I just stopped trying and actually committed, that's when the actual magic happened. But it's easier said than done, right? So you need that accountability. If I look at, for example, my performance coach, I also mainly have him that he keeps me accountable. And that's the whole reason why we created the new standard. It's just to create an environment of guys who actually are committed to make something sick out of their life, to commit to their business, to commit to their dreams. But you need people around you who keep you pushing. And a lot of people lack that. What we did to give you as much valuable information as possible, we made a whole video course of like 25 videos to go really deep into this topic. So if you want to see those videos, you can just download them for free in the description. With that being said, let's make that fucking vision a reality. The fact that I got invited to speak at these events, that we're growing the community and actually making an impact on the lives of these guys is the biggest blessing. I'm truly forever grateful that I made this decision. And as I said in the description of this video, you can watch the full TNS course completely for free. So apply for it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.